You know, there's a 2016 video going around that is from Rochester, New York. An unidentified man, it's suddenly gone viral. And it's an unidentified man. A politician is talking about a murder in the community, and this guy starts shouting at her. Let's play this Rochester video.
This person will be brought to justice.
Are you getting a sense of authority that this was one shooter? This was a white police officer gunning down 3 blacks and injuring 4. Wilson High School will be set on fire, and every black leader, every community leader will be up here. Black Lives Matter, hands up. Blacks are murdering blacks every 32 hours since June. I've been in this town all my life. I'm 56 years old. I am afraid of being shot and gunned down by a black. Again, if this was a white police officer shooting and killing 3 blacks, people will be out here, the school will be on fire, people will be coming forward saying, I saw this white police officer. But because it's black on black crime, it is socially acceptable for blacks not to talk to the police. It is appalling.
How can everybody not think this? How can everybody not think? I mean, I know Don Lemon can't think it because thinking is not the thing he does, but race is a fake category of person. We all have ethnicities. But race is created by racists. And the minute you start talking about race, you're probably saying something stupid, okay? If you're talking about the poor, almost everything that happens in a poor black neighborhood happened in a poor Jewish neighborhood in Russia, happened in a poor Irish neighborhood in Britain, happened to poor neighborhoods here. Almost all of it happens. The same thing, the problems are the problems of poverty. The problem with our black underclass is they are kept in poverty by an elite. I'm not going to call them a white elite because there are plenty of blacks in the elites as well. And they keep them in place because they are feeding off them. They're feeding off them the money that comes in through welfare that supports their patronage and supports their party. They're feeding on them in the dependency that they can turn into votes. They're feeding on them even on the crime. They can say, you know, I mean, who the hell talks about defunding the police in a high crime neighborhood? How on earth is that a thing that anybody is talking about? You know, meanwhile, you talk to the people in these cities, it is just amazing. Keisha Bottoms, the mayor of Atlanta, has let this Wendy's thing go on and on and on. She said, go home, and everybody applauded for her. Yeah, but she didn't do anything. She didn't stop the fighting. And now a little girl is dead, and she has to call in the National Guard. And here's what she has to say about it.
We talk about systemic racism and the trauma and the anxiety and all these things that are happening in our communities. And it is this convergence, and I hate to use the word a perfect storm, but it's where we are in this country right now. And you think about the leadership or the lack thereof that we have coming from the highest office in the land. I think that you are seeing so many emotions play out, and so too often it's playing out in violence in our streets.
So she's running to be Joe Biden's vice president. She has a chance. She's very attractive. I'm sure her hair smells good. So she has a chance of becoming Biden's vice president. But you got to be kidding me. It's Trump's fault. That video I played from Rochester is from 2016. It's 4 years ago. It's 4 years ago. We all know this problem has been going on in Democrat cities for decades. It has nothing to do with Donald Trump. It has nothing to do with it. It has zero to do with Donald Trump, except that the white elites want their power back. And so everything they do is attacking Donald Trump. This is the thing. You know, it really is. Let's play Lori Lightfoot. They're just slaughtering the people in Chicago. I mean, it is like the roaring 20s. And here's what she has to say.
What is happening right now?
All of these forces are coming together at the same time and making it very difficult. The ecosystem of public safety that isn't just law enforcement, but is local, community-based. And they, too, have really been hit hard by COVID and are now just kind of coming back online and getting their footing.
But the question nobody asks, because the press is in the tank for the Democrats, the question nobody asks is then why has this been going on for decades? Why does it stop when Rudy Giuliani takes over? Why does it stop when you start to have zero tolerance anti-crime policies? Why does it come back when you start to say, oh, that was mass incarceration? What is the thing that unites all these places? Nobody wants to say it because they're all Democrats. It is Democrat policies. And it is, remember, Democrat policies create a tidal wave of money. A tidal wave of our money flowing through the government, going into these places, essentially buying votes for Democrats in a vicious, vicious cycle that keeps the violence going. And so when Don Lemon says that black children's lives don't matter, he means it, man. He means it. He means to say that those murdered children don't matter because what he's protecting is the elite. That's what he's protecting. This video is sponsored by BlinkSale, the revolutionary invoicing software for contractors and small businesses. Spend less time billing and more time making bank with BlinkSale. Get a free trial at the link in the video description.